Welcome to a brief demonstration of the 3D module for XVWeb. XVWeb provides cloud imaging technology to your practice, giving you increased accessibility, data security, and the ability to reduce IT expenses with reduced hardware requirements. XVWeb's subscription model ensures you always have the most up-to-date software versions as well as remote support, with a growing number of additional modules and technologies being released regularly. The new XVWeb 3D module allows for STL and 3D CVCT datasets stored, retrieved, and manipulated via the web. The XVWeb 3D module will integrate with the majority of CVCT systems on the market today, including Carestream Dental, PlanMecca, Sirona, Vatek, Rayscan, and many more. The 3D module extends XVWeb's cloud capabilities to your 3D images, giving you access to them on any internet-based device, including tablets and smartphones. In XVWeb, your 3D images come up in two different formats. An STL file will show up as a 3D icon, as you see in the top left corner here. A CVCT volume will show up with the middle axial slice as a screenshot. To access either, you simply double-click whichever image you'd like to view. Your volume will then come up in the traditional orthogonal view. Our 3D application is designed to be very easy to use, giving you immediate access to your 3D images so you can quickly diagnose and plan. Let's take a look at some of the simple navigation tools that allow you to get through your images very quickly. First, when you're hovering over a slice, if you simply scroll on the wheel mouse, it'll slide back and forth through those slices. Another quick navigation tool is if I double-click where my cursor is pointing, the other two slices will jump to that specific spot. You'll also notice that I have three different color indicators in each window: red, green, and blue. If I move the colored dots, it's going to adjust the slice of the associated color, indicated by the triangle in the lower right-hand corner of each window. If I grab the exterior dot, it'll allow me to move through the volume that much faster. If I grab the interior dot, it allows me to change the angulation of that plane. I can then go to a second slice, again grabbing that interior dot, bisecting that anatomy or area of interest with a little more accuracy. Once I've bisected the area of interest to my liking, I'll then come to the axial slice. I'll go to the interior dot, grab and rotate around the area of interest. While I'm doing so, I'm going to view either my coronal or sagittal slice in that same area of interest. I can then rotate around that piece of anatomy 360 degrees, looking for any details that may be pertinent to that particular case. This is a fantastic tool for procedural confirmation and detailed diagnostics. Some of the other tools that are commonly used in most cases are the sharpness, brightness, contrast, and gamma. These give you the ability to fine-tune the image representation to your liking. Brightness, contrast, and gamma are all in one tool set. You simply click the button and then you have scroll bars for each function. You simply grab the indicator and scroll left and right for the desired effect in getting your image dialed in to your preference. The sharpen function works very similarly. You simply grab the scroll bar and slide left to right to the desired sharpness needed. We also have a denoise function that will help smooth the image out. The next section in our main toolbar at the bottom is slide and zoom. These simply change the function of the wheel mouse within the slices. So if I want to zoom into a slice, I click zoom and scroll the wheel mouse. If I want to return to the normal function of sliding through slices, I click the slide button. The next set of functions we'll take a look at are in the bottom left-hand corner of our toolbar. First are our measurements and our angled measurements. You're able to take single line, multi-line, or angled measurements throughout the volume. You're also able to add text windows and arrows to the image as well. To get a better view of a particular window, you can actually maximize a specific window or even go full screen on that particular window. While we're here, we'll take a closer look at the 3D rendering. You can very easily zoom in and zoom out with the mouse wheel. With the left mouse button, I'm able to move the anatomy around and view it from any particular angle. The 3D volume color options allows you to adjust the color representation as well as the density representation for each anatomy type. In addition, you have the ability to create a new preset. Once it's saved, you then have the ability to apply that custom preset at any time. This is commonly used when a practice has multiple types of cone beam at different facilities. The second major view I'd like to show you is our curve slicing view. To populate the far to right windows, you'll need to create a curved slice. To do so, you'll begin left-clicking on the axial slice in the top left-hand corner. In this case, we'll follow a typical panoramic pattern. When finished, you right-click. Once complete, your area of interest will pop up in the top right-hand corner, while the bottom right contains cross-sections of the curve slice. Similarly to our MPR view, sharpness, brightness, contrast, gamma, and measurement tools are also available in the curve slicing section. The most commonly used tool in the curve section is going to be the magenta line with dots that controls the cross-section view. If we grab the interior dot, we can slide left and right through the panoramic view to our area of interest. If we grab the exterior dot, we can change the angulation of that plane. On the axial slice, if we grab the magenta dot, it'll allow us to change the width of the cross-section slices. There are a couple of other adjustments in the cross-sectional view that are frequently used. First is the layout button. This allows us to change the number of slices that we're viewing at one time. The second is the slice thickness. We can change the slice thickness to give us quite a bit more anatomy for different types of diagnosis or planning. The next function I'd like to show you is our canal tracing. To begin, you simply click the canal button in the bottom toolbar, and then you begin by left-clicking and continuing to left-click as you move through your planned canal. With the software, you can slide back and forth through the slices as well as moving from the cross-sectional view to the panoramic view. Once complete, you double-click. The next function I'd like to show you is our implant planning. Simply click the implant button on the bottom toolbar. From here, you'll select implant libraries. You'll have a drop-down menu of your manufacturers and models, as well as color selection. Once you've chosen the implant you'd like to place, you simply click Create. It will drop that implant in the center of your middle slice in your cross-section window. From here, you can grab either the center dot or the exterior dots to help manipulate the implant. The center dot will allow you to move it bodily, while the exterior dots will allow you to change the angulation of your implant to get it into proper position. If you'd then like to make any adjustments to the viewing options of your implant or nerve canal, you'll simply go to the Options selection in the toolbar, which will bring up those adjustments. First, we see our nerve canal, where we can toggle that nerve canal on and off. We can delete it. We can also change the color of the nerve canal or the diameter of the nerve canal. For implants, we have similar options. You can toggle the implant on and off, or simply delete it if you're done with it. The last major manipulation function I'd like to show you today is our Effects button. The Effects button gives you the ability to create, edit, and apply saved effects involving brightness, contrast, gamma, and sharpness. To create one, you simply click Create. From here, it gives you the ability to make adjustments for all those types for the MPR view, which is the main screen. And here in the Curve Slicing tab, it gives you the ability to make the adjustments to each window independently, the curve tracing, the cross-section, and the panoramic. To make the adjustments, you simply grab the bar and slide left to right to get the desired effect. Once done with each window, you would name your preset and click Confirm. One of the great benefits to this function is the ability to save multiple presets in case you have multiple cone beam units that require different settings. So I can simply click my drop down and choose the machine that this scan came from, click Apply, and it'll make those quick adjustments for me. The last group of tools I'd like to show you are the functions over here on the right-hand toolbar. The Info, Share, and Export buttons serve the same function as they do in regular XVWeb. Beyond the benefit XVWeb and the 3D module provide, allowing access to your 3D images anywhere in the world on any internet-based device, these tools over on the right-hand side will allow you to save and view any adjustments you've made at any time. The Save As button will allow you to do exactly that, create a new saved version of this volume that you can name accordingly. If you then make any adjustments to that volume, you simply click Save from that point forward and it will save that. Whenever XVWeb in this volume is then opened in the future, it will open the last saved version of that volume no matter where you are in the world. If you'd like to open a different saved version of that image, you simply click Open Save, and it'll give you a menu of all the saved versions of that volume, including when it was modified last. Under our options selection, there's some great tools here as well. You can create a screenshot, so instead of sharing an entire volume, if you simply want to share an individual image, you can do so. The Show Lines button simply toggles on and off the full line across each window. The Menus button will actually remove the functional icons within each window for a clearer view. The last button I'd like to show you is the Clear button, and it does exactly that. If you'd like to start all over, you simply click Clear, and it sets you back to your starting position as if you had just opened the volume in the first place. Thank you for taking the time to take a look at our 3D module for XVWeb. If you'd like more information or a free 30-day trial, please visit our website at ledapteryx.com/XVWeb.